Kai, Daddy has to go to work now. See you later, Coco. Love you.
See you later, Daddy.
See you later. Love you.
I love you too.
You gonna give me a hug? Hug. I have not been this excited to come back to work and probably forever. I'm just really excited about 2022, and that's what we're going to talk about, how to make 2022 the best year, the most successful year of our lives. But first, we got to look at 2021 to do that. For me, and probably for you, 2021 was a wild year. After being in weird lockdowns and working mostly alone in 2020, I decided to hire my brother for 2021. We made a ton of fun videos, hit the POW and Whistler, drifted the Tesla, escaped to the motherland for summer, rented the biggest sauna boat in Finland, debated whether or not to stay there permanently, crashed a few drones, got glasses, learned how to electric surf, wake surf, dope squad assembled for the first time ever, teased our new company helping content creators. It's gonna be pretty good. Searched for whales in Newfoundland, talked about way too many cameras and filmmaking gear, did my first FPV oneer, more importantly, taught some stuff about filmmaking, YouTube, and life. And finally, launched a legit clothing brand. Not me only, sold out the first drop in less than 24 hours. You guys are absolutely nuts. We have a lot more coming, so if you want to be part of the next drops, follow us on NMO Wear. 2021 was a pretty good year, but it was also a very tough year. And now I'm by myself, kind of. My brother is off back to Finland. He is doing full-time YouTube by himself, so you should definitely go check him out. And as much as you guys loved having him on the channel, I think I liked having him a lot more. It was really fun working with him. So the question is, how do we make 2022 the best year, the most successful year of our lives? To do that, we gotta look at what we learned in 2021. Here are 10 life lessons I learned that will definitely help us to succeed in 2022. Also, a reminder, I'm still looking to hire someone. I think I'm gonna extend the application till the end of January. If you are a professional, creative, filmmaker, graphic designer, motion graphics, any of those things, please do fill out the application. I would love to hire you. So here's what I learned in 2021. Number one, don't make content for yourself. And that sounds pretty counterintuitive at first. I think the mantra of our generation is kind of like, do it for yourself, make content for yourself. But if that was really the case, then why would I be putting these videos out to you guys? Why would you be wanting to get an audience for your work? If you're just doing it for yourself, what difference does it matter? I think it's actually quite the opposite. We should be making content for others. If I want my business, this channel, it's a business. If I want to succeed, I should be making videos that help you guys to learn, to inspire you guys, to make you feel just a little bit more positive about your day. That is gonna make my business thrive. And that's also gonna make me a lot happier than just making videos for myself. Like, look at me, I'm so talented, I'm so skilled. That's really not gonna bring any happiness or joy to my life. Don't make content for yourself. If you wanna make content for yourself, just make it, but you don't need to be posting it on the internet. Just make it for yourself then. Number two, books are the cheat code to success. I wanna read way more books in 2022. It's insane that there's all this knowledge and experience and stuff that we can learn just from reading or listening to a book. Literally, the life lessons, everything, the most important things that somebody has learned, they put in a book and you can just read it without having to live all those years and having to learn it the hard way. You can literally just read it from a book. So I'm gonna be reading a ton of books. I think I'm gonna try to read 100 books this year. And that's coming from a person who doesn't like reading books historically. I did not enjoy, I think I read like maybe 2 books, maybe 3 in high school. I really realized that all of the smartest people in the world just read a ton. And it makes sense. If you want to be really smart, smarter than the rest of your competition, just read. Just read a lot. So in 2022, that is my goal. Number 3, money will never make you comfortable or secure. It's a weird thing that we think that there's this like level of comfort. Once you make enough money, then you're just gonna be like comfortable in life, and that will never ever happen. Comfort is completely subjective. It's gonna change as your income changes. So do not rely on money to make you feel secure or happy or any of that stuff. Yes, it can definitely help in life. Probably the biggest way is to offer you freedom, but it's not gonna make you comfortable. It's not gonna make life easy. Number 4, real joy doesn't come in the way that society tells us. I learned a ton from this book called The Book of Joy by the Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu. He just recently passed away. Incredible people. And it was such an interesting thing listening to these 2 people who have experienced so much in life, so much hardship, so much craziness. And they talk about how if you really want to find joy in life, you need to think about other people, which is very counterintuitive nowadays. I feel like the mantra is if you're struggling in life, then you need to like focus on yourself. You need to dig deeper and just go in like, none of that actually results in joy from what I've seen. If you want true joy, focus on other people. How can you help other people? How can you be generous? How can you teach? How can you be loving, kind? All of those things are gonna bring way more joy into your life than just going into yourself. I feel like that only brings more depression, if anything, because being alone kind of just sucks. Number 5, experiences are king. Okay, maybe not king, but they're so important. We should be spending way more time and money on experiences, really making them a priority. I've been talking a lot about experience starvation during this whole pandemic and all this craziness. It's really made me value all of the life experiences, not just the big ones, but all of the life experiences. And in 2022, if I want to be successful, I can't just work crazy hard and just slave away. I also have to experience life and really live it out and not just wait till, someday I'll live life. I got to start living life in 2022. Number 6, just start. Everybody has a hard time starting something and everybody is scared. I was literally so scared to start this clothing line. The whole time I was like, but what if nobody buys? And what if nobody likes it? What if nobody finds value in it? I was so scared, but we started it anyway and we worked really hard on it and then finally launched and literally sold out within 24 hours. Everybody is scared to start. You need to just start now. Number 7, people are the most important thing in life. Nothing else matters if you're alone by yourself. No matter how much success, no matter how much money or fame or any of that stuff, none of that stuff matters if you're by yourself. And I think we succeed more when we think about people first. My whole thing is what benefits me benefits you, and what benefits you benefits me. With that, no matter how much you succeed, I can always be happy for you and not be bitter or envious or any of that stuff. And I might reach out to you and be like, hey, super cool that you're doing this thing. And then maybe you're like, hey, do you want to help me out with it? I'm like, sure. And then all of a sudden we're succeeding together. Literally, people are the most important thing. In relationships, business, every facet of life, people are the most important. Number 8, if your work sucks, change it. And I don't mean that to quit right now. We've all heard about the Great Resignation. Maybe you do need to quit. But every job sucks at some point. If it sucks, change it. Just change something. Don't just keep doing the same thing if it sucks real bad, because it's not worth it working for 40 years doing something you absolutely hate. Even my job, some of you probably think it's just like the most insane, most fun, stress-free thing ever. Sometimes my job sucks and I need to change those things that suck about it. That's the only way it's gonna get better. Along with that, number 9, life will never be easy. It's really easy to look at other people and think like, man, I wish I was that person. Life would be so easy, but no matter who it is, life is not easy for them. In one way or another, life is tough. For example, we spent Christmas in a hotel. We had some water damage. The outside wall was leaking into our apartment, and we had a little bit of mold too. And so we spent Christmas not at home, which was super frustrating at the time. You can't make life easy no matter what, but you can learn to roll with the punches and just keep going. And finally, number 10, this one is a big one. I know absolutely nothing. The older I get and the more I learn, the more I realize I know absolutely nothing. And it feels like nowadays everybody just wants to be right and tell other people that I'm right, you're wrong, when actually truth is very rarely like hard universal. It's always true. There's always different perspectives, different views, different experiences. And if you think you're the smartest person in the room, you will soon be the dumbest. If you think you're the smartest, you won't learn as much and you won't be as productive. But if you go into every situation thinking, how can I learn from this? How can I learn from these people? Guarantee you will learn way more in 2022. You will be way more successful in 2022. So assume that you are not the smartest in the room if you want to be successful in 2022. I apologize if this video was super long. I missed you guys. I've been thinking about so many things over the last few weeks, taking a break. So I just wanted to share some of those things with you guys. 2022 is going to be a big year for all of us. Learn from it, keep going. I'm just excited to see what you guys do in 2022. All right, see you guys.